into a newsroom. Pressure, I translate. Right beside me, recording every update. We drop gems back to back like broadcast on the front page. No cap allowed. Only real ones not in the session. Yeah, fact check boom, turn lives into lessons. Independent press, ain't no label that nigga go rap it. And every episode hit like a street wise confession. From live street articles, the work don't stop. Bring stories before angers, even read from the top. Headphones on tight, every beat getting shot. It's that Broadway song, it's the truth when I talk.
Yo. There it is. It's caught up. Gonna catch up. All right, there it is. What's good with everybody, man? Hey, man, we about to get into this Dawgface content, man, where he, dang, my stuff tripping. We about to get into this Dawgface content where he, you know, basically goes in on Wack 100 up here on No Jumper, man, and we gonna get into, what's my boy name? Drilla, 051 Drilla, where he speaks on King Von and THF Bayzoo, man. He said he talked to THF Bayzoo before he passed away. That's crazy work, man. But we gon' and I want y'all to go check out the my other reaction I just did with Dawgface. If y'all hear my kids in the background, man, please don't mind. And I got a whole lot of them, so I'm gonna try to mute the mic as much as I can so y'all won't be hearing them as the content play, okay? But, man, well, let's go ahead and dive right into this thing, though, man. If y'all go check out that other content that I just did on Dawgface, speaking on Wack 100, man, make sure y'all go check that out. And 607 Unc, speaking on the J. Prince Jr. situation. We gonna tap into that, too. But let's get into this thing, though, man. Y'all hit that like if you new up in here, man. And if you new, man, let me know where y'all from so I can, you know what I'm saying, interact with y'all a little bit, too, man. Let's go, though.
Do you feel like the Detroit rap scene has fallen off a little bit since that sort of like COVID era that we're talking about? Or do you feel like it's, is it a transitionary phase right now?
You don't have to add nothing else to it.
Hip hop is kind of falling off in general.
Hip hop is changing, right? Hip hop is changing. Hip hop is a fluid situation. It always have been, right? What's hot today may not be hot tomorrow. Blueface was on fire 4-5 years ago. I thought that Blueface's trajectory was just like through the roof.
Yeah.
It was what it was. And then now we have what we have right now.
Right. I mean, I think like all things considered, Blueface's career is still in a pretty strong situation. Like he could still make like records that go pretty crazy in the club.
He's through.
You think he's through?
He's through.
Musically?
He's through.
Really?
I mean, see, because hip hop ain't just about music. Hip hop is about the image.
Yeah.
It's about the character.
Yeah.
So his character now versus what it was when he first came out, right? He came down big crippin'.
Yeah.
Now it's nothing about. Now he's a clown.
Well, he got to the point where a big part of his fan base is like women who are fascinated by him and want to watch him on some Love and Hip Hop shit.
He's a reality TV.
That's what thing, Mac. Yeah, you right, JR. I mean, Mac, man. JR did get picked up because of them dog. That's crazy, bro. You know, they all want to be them young, wild, reckless guys, like you say. They go right back to the Menace to Society movie, bro. Everybody want to be that old dog, man. That just go to show you like the Pooh Shiesty situation, bro. That's old dog material right there.
He started now.
Yeah, he turned himself into that.
He turned himself into that.
Yeah.
You hear me? And now he drew. He'd never be able to do that Tatiana shit again.
You know what I'm saying?
Never happen again.
I feel like that. I'm gonna get you running from the shit too, bro. That shit goes crazy. That's like a big song. I felt gay singing it too.
My kids love that song. That's what's crazy.
Right there, but
didn't you? Didn't you?
I was just in the club with him, seeing girls lose their minds.
And as long as you have a strong contingency of women who support you, you can always make something out of that. You hear me?
Yeah.
But in terms of him having the dominance that he had 6-7 years ago, Never happened again.
I would like to hear him make more street music, which it feels like he just doesn't really have a lot of interest in that at this point. Yeah.
That ain't the lane that's paying no more, man. It's this content, bro, getting in front of these cameras and streaming. Blueface, I feel like Blueface know what he doing, man. You know, he in Wack's corner, but I feel like he know what he doing, bro. I think he got a bright future with this content space, man, regarding Wack 100 being in his corner.
It never happened again. He's through.
He's been out for like 6 months and he hasn't really put out anything besides like a few videos.
Yeah, the music over
Stick a
with.
fork in him.
You hate Wack so much that you're anti-Blueface?
No, I don't hate Wack, bro.
You know?
Right. Listen, so people they would think that because of some of the battles that we've had on Clubhouse and whatever, right? I don't give a about Wack 100, bro.
Okay.
At all, period, right? When I've been critical of Wack, it's been because Wack do whole shit. It's as simple as that. I call it like I see it. I call it spade a spade. It ain't about me. I don't wake up thinking about no Wack 100, bro. I don't give a fuck about it. But Wack he's a prominent figure in the YouTube streets, right? And he basically had all of California in terms of YouTube in the palm of his hands up until the whole T Grizzly thing backfired on him. When that backfired on him, that destroyed. I mean, nobody ever really took him serious, right? The people who I know never took him serious, right? I don't take him serious, but he had control. He had influence. He can come and talk to you whenever he wants to. He can push a narrative, right, on your platform whenever he wants to.
And this right here about to get crazy, but Mac, yeah. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying, the feds on you, they on you, bro. They got you in their custody, they know something already, bro. The film let everybody know everything what's really going on, bro. You know they gonna come and get him because of the tapes.
That's platform and then academics platform.
Yeah, so it's not just you, right? He can go to Vlad. He can make a phone. I want to talk about X, Y, Z, right? He starts his campaign on Clubhouse. It goes from Clubhouse to Instagram. Yeah. It goes from Instagram to his. So he knows all of the top YouTubers.
Do you think that whole situation f***ed up his reputation? Because I haven't noticed that.
The paperwork is fake.
It is. Has that ever been like put out there? Because I mean, really?
Yeah, but
I'm wondering, do y'all remember this situation when Dawgface got off on Wack 100 on Academics platform? This is what they talking about, that T Grizzly paperwork where Baby Shooter was trying to run on T Grizzly, and that's when Dawgface really started smacking on his internet when he got at Wack 100 about this paperwork. This is what they talking about now, y'all. But we gonna get into the juicy stuff, y'all. Just stay right there.
He can tell people like you, don't talk about it. He can tell people like Academic, don't talk about it.
I just didn't even know that.
Yeah, the paperwork, it was always fake.
So the paperwork that claimed that T Grizzly talked to the cops about Baby Shooter robbing his crib, that was fake.
It was always fake. I did all the deep dive research into this shit because I'm a legal beagle. But I was in prison acting a fool, stabbing. I was also going to the law library. I know fake paperwork when I saw it. When you look at the Officer Hamilton, the badge number, there's no Officer Hamilton on the LAPD with a 7-digit badge number. It doesn't exist. One.
Well, that gold on
the structure.
That doggone bracelet is chunky on his wrist. That gold right there, y'all see that thing crazy. Oh yeah. He went crazy now. He did what he was supposed to do, bro. A lot of people wouldn't have reacted like that to keep it 100, bro. What you think?
Integrity of the report, that is not how LA police reports look. It's not how investigation reports look. That's not how witness statements look. None of that is true. And then to this very day, we still don't have it. Where is it? And then he gave academics a California Second Division Court of Appeal document supposedly proving what he said about T was true. Baby Shooter, how in the are you in the Supreme Court of Appeals when he's never been arrested, charged, tried, convicted? You can only get into the Court of Appeals when there's been a conviction of some sort. So how in the are you giving academics a California Court of Appeal motion of relief when he's not been found guilty of anything? All that shit was fake.
And that's when the spot was blown up. I think that's when Wack were like, dog, man, little Baby Shooter done put me in, cause that was Wack angle. He was trying to take he was trying to get T Grizzly up out of there with this paperwork, but Dawgface was playing he was playing defense in that situation too. Mac, keep it a band.
Oh wow.
Wack put that play together for Birdman and for NBA YoungBoy.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why would Birdman and YoungBoy give a about T Grizzly being painted as a snitch?
Because the NBA young boy know what it is. Ask him.
Okay, so
without me getting the details, ask NBA young boy what his experience with T is or was.
Really? Okay.
Ask him.
Because there was the shooting in Miami.
I ain't saying that.
Yeah, but that's probably what you're referring to, a whole situation surrounding that, right?
I ain't saying about no motherfucking Miami.
No?
I said ask him.
Okay.
And Wack is a flunky and the do boy for Birdman. And Birdman is the one who gave him the money to do Cash Money West, which is how Blueface got into the game. So whatever Birdman tells him to do, he gonna do it. Simple as that. And Birdman has negotiated every deal. He has his hand in all things NBA.
Right. From my perspective, that was just Shooter deciding that he wanted to put this narrative on T Grizzly, probably because he actually believed it, right?
Can we have a real conversation now?
Sure.
Can I take the wheels off?
Hey, that's true though. Hey, Dawgface might be his kryptonite, Mac. It get critical when they get on the same, you know what I'm saying, on the same platform or like Clubhouse and stuff like that.
Off now?
Yeah.
Okay, watch this. Who the f is Baby Shooter except the person that was put on platforms by Wack 100? Who the f was Loose Cannon except a person who was put on major platforms like this by Wack 100?
To be fair, Baby Shooter was on this podcast before Wack had any involvement with him because G-Face basically put him on here.
Who weaponized him though?
Yeah.
He weaponized him.
Yeah.
Who weaponized Loose Cannon? Who the f was Loose Cannon to be? How could Loose Cannon have made it to Adam 22's No Jumper if it were not for the influence and through the recommendation of Wack 100? Tell the truth, Adam.
That's true,
Yeah. How the f you think Loose Cannon is not the sharpest tool in the shed
at all?
How the f you think there's a long list of who could have made it to No Jumper, Academics, and Vlad TV, and Sean Cotton and the rest of this shit. Long list of motherfuckers who are more qualified than this stupid ass motherfucker who really has no story to tell. Long list of motherfuckers.
All right, man, we gonna get up off of this right here though, man. You know, Dawgface really, it's I basically ran this content before. He basically destroyed it, bro. He destroyed them up there with this one right here, man. It's back to me. They get to tripping, but we about to get into something else though, real quick, y'all. We gonna go to Dawgface doing something on to something else, y'all. Get into Dawgface. Oh yeah, Dawgface calls Wack 100 a hypocrite and always picking, you know what I'm saying, picking and choosing who he want to expose, man. Let's get into this.
Watch
real
this.
quick.
Wack 100 know QCP is a stumped down diabolical rat. But he would never say it. He's going to always do everything he possibly can to justify it. The same QCP has done worse than people Wack has condemned and did everything in his power to make the whole world feel like or view them as a snitch.
Yeah.
QCP is a dollar by. Not only did he tell him, motherfucker, but he called the police for follow up to make sure a motherfucker got prosecuted.
Yeah.
He knows that, but he'll never admit it because.
See, one thing about Dawgface, he been doing his research. He might not follow Wack all, you know what I'm saying, but he know he got his situations where when he ready to step with Wack, he can step with him, man. That's what I feel like Dawgface. He gonna keep going up and up. Well, y'all pay attention, man. Dawgface the next one up, man.
Because he's.
The fact that P was able to kind of skate on that and didn't really get the full condemnation of hip hop was pretty amazing.
Man, that's why Gucci Mane did what he did. Because if QCP and Gucci are or were like this. So
QCP one of the only like peers of Gucci you've really seen Gucci around in the last 5 years.
So who do you think called him and told him snitch on Pooh Shiesty?
Fact.
But to be fair, Gucci probably snitched on Pooh Shiesty like 10 minutes after Pooh Shiesty robbed him. You know,
yeah,
they probably didn't have a lot of time to think about it.
Yeah, but who do you think has been in his ear to make him feel comfortable with what he did? To convince him that what you're doing and what you have done, nothing wrong with it. You're a businessman now. That's the same thing that QCP did to justify him telling on Stunner like that. Same thing. He snatched a page out of his playbook. Same thing.
Yeah, yeah. That's hard to deny.
Those two things are more similar than anything else.
Yeah.
Same.
And Adam 22 is it's just coming to Adam's sight when Dawgface is throwing it out there on the table with it. He ain't no denying it when it's right in front of your face, man.
Yeah, that is wild. What about just Atlanta in general? It feels like he's got such a crazy reputation for fostering all of the rats currently.
So listen, what Atlanta is getting right now, Atlanta deserves what they're getting. They're getting spanked all across the globe. They deserve it because there's no city that kind of like pushed the anti-rat narrative more than them. And they had control of hip hop.
Yeah.
Right? So they had control of hip hop.
What you talking about, Mac? Who convinced who? She convinced who?
Atlanta was, and it still is, the seat of hip hop. It still is ground zero for all things hip hop. Atlanta still has control. New York doesn't have it. Atlanta doesn't have it. I mean, excuse me, Miami doesn't have it. Houston doesn't have it. LA doesn't have it. You still have to see Atlanta when it comes to power in the world of hip hop, right? You still have some of the biggest rappers in the game right now, from the 21 Savages to the Gunners to the Young Thugs, the YF and Lucci's. They are all from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Still have a lot of influence. Atlanta deserves the ass whooping they're getting right now, and we know that.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. If they need a new wave of hip hop music, bro. The Atlanta wave and all them guys, it feel like it just done went out, man. We need a new wave of music, bro. Because
we knew that they knew there was a lot of bullshit going on. When 21 Savage sent that tweet out, he admitted that they knew that QCP was a rat, and they believed that Gunna was a rat. I personally don't believe that Gunna was a rat, right? But what 21 Savage said when he said, "Hey, we've been new."
Well, it wasn't a tweet; it was the phone call, right?
So listen, the leaked jail phone call that was critical because it showed QCP that the people that he thought were friends with him, including Lil Baby,
were friends with him despite what they really thought about him.
Right, and they were talking behind his back.
Yeah.
And that's why he responded like he responded. When those jail phone calls got leaked, he responded.
Yeah, he was angry.
He was angry about that shit because the people that he thought, right, that he was cool with, at least on the surface, they were talking about him the whole time. And so those leaked jail phone calls started a domino effect of exposing all things Atlanta.
But okay, let's say you got exposed as a rat. Would you prefer that somebody like me, that, you know, we're cool, we got a relationship now, whatever, maybe we're probably gonna stay in communication, but would you prefer that I speak candidly to my friends and say, man, that dude Dawgface, he be ratting, bro, that shit crazy, he told, but then get on the podcast and say, hey, I'm not the one who's gonna judge, you know, just do all this semantic games or whatever. I'm not the one who's gonna judge Dawgface. I don't know what happened in that situation. I'm not gonna speak on it. That's my man's, etc. I feel like doing that is not actually hypocritical. That's actually the coolest shit that I could do as a homie, is to say one thing publicly and then keep it real behind the scenes.
That's not hypocritical within and of itself.
Yeah.
Right? It is what it is. It's politics, right?
Selective politicking.
What is hypocritical is you condemning somebody else for doing the same thing that you are trying to run a public relation campaign for, to make it look like that's not what that is with somebody else. That's where the hypocrisy comes in at.
Yeah.
The hypocrisy is when Wack 100 can say, that's a rat, that's a rat, that's a rat, that's a rat. They did X, Y, Z. But then the people who he liked. Don't forget when Young Thug first, when the interrogation videos came out, Wack was trying to explain it away because he still had some type of relationship. But as soon as Pee Wee Roscoe rolls up on him, and as soon as Thug then rolls up, Wack changed his course and went to trying to assassinate Thug's character. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
That's a fact. If y'all been keeping up with it, y'all know exactly what he talking about, man. This is going on around the time all them recordings got leaked of Young Thug, bro, and Pee Wee Roscoe came to the defense and started going crazy on trying to expose P. So once he started doing that, he talking about, okay, you talking about Gucci Man and the lady and his girl. I get what you're saying, bro. But yeah, man, let's keep on going, man. I done lost my train of thought.
I mean, in order to speak honestly about Atlanta's hip hop scene, you kind of have to be willing to acknowledge that a lot of these dudes have been caught up on some snitching shit, you know? Especially after the Gucci thing. I know you're from Alabama, but it's the same shit.
Gucci Man from Atlanta, bro. Don't start the Alabama shit.
Well, he grew up in Alabama, right?
Gucci Man was born, and I think raised in his earlier years, and he moved to Atlanta. Gucci Man is an Atlanta artist. Nobody talks about Alabama.
But nobody talk about Alabama in general.
Right. No, but I'm just saying.
It's easier for us to like round up and just put them
Alabama.
No, I love Alabama.
right.
Shout out to Alabama, but like there's a reason why it's easier to think of Gucci as an Atlanta artist.
When Gucci was at his height, they wasn't talking that Alabama shit.
No, yeah.
Come on.
Now it's convenient.
Right. Jeezy, they say, Jeezy ain't from Atlanta. But when Jeezy was winning and he was at the top of the totem pole, he wasn't saying that shit, bro.
No, that's real. People do
They use it as a weapon.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think Gucci's career is over as far as, I mean, going forward, like, we saw him this weekend go to this big football game, get love from a bunch of normies and white people and shit like that, you know? Even in that environment, he had people calling him a rat when they got the opportunity to. We saw he did a little meet and greet with this woman that apparently saved him from drowning at some point when he was a kid.
Yeah.
I personally feel like when I see this is he hired a crisis PR management company. I don't think he had them when he did the song. I think the song was such a bad idea that he just did that.
Yeah, out of emotion, out of frustration, out of anger, out of confusion.
And then I think now he's probably got some assistance because that's probably what I would have told him to do. We need to insert you into situations in which you're going to be loved and which people are going to show you respect and whatnot. This football game makes sense, humanizing you by talking to this woman who saved your life. It forces
a non-hostile crowd.
Forces people to think, oh, what if he was dead?
Right.
What if he never put out all this music? Wouldn't his life have been so bad? And that, at least forces people to maybe humanize him a little bit. But I mean, as far as like rappers working with him, it seems like it's dark for him. It's going to be cold,
for him before
bro.
this happened. Nobody screaming and yelling for no Gucci Man verse. His career was already on the south side of things.
But it wasn't like a public conversation in hip hop because his contribution was so significant for so long that people didn't want to say bad shit about him. So they were just letting him rock. Even like Young Thug, before he got locked up, his music career was really kind of on a decline, but nobody was really acknowledging it publicly because he's such a legend. Now with Gucci.
And I think Young Thug came out, he probably one of the fastest person to ever have the legend name tag behind him, bro. That's crazy. That's a fact, man, because they get up there sounding crazy, man.
It feels like,
and they ain't got the right proper etiquette to actually speak for themselves when it's time to.
The gloves are off from the community as a whole, and they're all just going to shit on you now.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something, man. He don't give a fuck about what the community thinks. Who gives a fuck about what some niggas think? He a millionaire. Who gives a fuck?
Privately, I believe that is what he's saying.
Who gives a
who gives
a fuck?
Exactly what it is.
Who gives a fuck? I'm a millionaire. Who gives a fuck what y'all saying? Most of y'all are broke. I call them broke ass bitches. Who gives a fuck?
But Gucci cares about his respect because his respect also helps determine how much money he's going to make for the rest of his life.
Listen, here's what happened. A combination of the psychotropic medication and the voodoo pussy.
Do you think she got that?
She got voodoo pussy. Yes, she has voodoo pussy.
Well, it's just got powers?
Yes, pussy has powers, especially that voodoo pussy. She from the islands. The psychotropic medication, the Seroquel, the Thorazine.
Yeah.
Right? And the rest of that shit mixed with pussy. Psychotropic medication mixed with pussy from the islands. Hoodoo pussy.
Yeah.
He don't give a.
Yeah.
He don't give a.
Because like I'm like the biggest Gucci fan you could ever imagine. Like throughout my whole life, that's kind of been like since I first found out about him, it's kind of my favorite rapper.
Let me tell you a secret, Adam.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Sure.
That's why he named this stuff balling like an athlete, but got no jumper. He's a real Gucci Man fan. I ain't no Gucci Man fan like that. Y'all Gucci Man fan, let me know in the chat, man. I'm more on the Jeezy side. I came up with the most not liked.
The secret?
Yeah.
About the black community?
Yeah.
The black community don't give a fuck about people being rats.
Yeah.
They only say that because that's what people expect them to say. And in every community, in every major, in New York, in Philadelphia, in Baltimore, in D.C., in Atlanta, in L.A., in Inglewood, in Compton, in Minnesota, in Chicago, everybody knows somebody who's a rat.
That's a
Everybody.
fact.
Right.
What determines how people talk about you? how they treat you is how much money you have. If you have money, you automatically going to have power because money, it influences how much power you have. People, the biggest drug, the biggest drug dealers in California are federal informants. The biggest drug dealers in Houston and Detroit, they all have working relationships unbeknownst to the general public with law enforcement. You can't sell drugs 10 years and not be on the feds' radar. The feds know everything. Local, state, and federal law enforcement know everything about the drug trade. You think you selling dope and they don't know about it? No. Niggas don't give a fuck about ratting.
Yeah, man, that's what Dawgface say. Dawgface say he got her hypnotized, man. He listens to everything she says, basically her label, bro. She running everything. He just playing the background with the name. So now, since his name is being, drugged through the mud as we speak, bro, for the stuff that he said about Pooh Shiesty and that robbery, we all know what it is. That's gonna drive people more away from him now, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Use ratting as a weapon to criticize people they don't like.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yeah, but they do that with all kinds of stuff. They'll call you, they're gonna call you a racist, they're gonna call you whatever.
No, that's different.
Right, but I mean, like, people weaponize that shit and say it in situations where the truth is dubious.
Yeah.
And they'll just use it in general. Like, if one girl ever called you a racist, some people are going to use that to discredit you for the rest of your life.
Hey, watch this. So Detroit is watching this right now. The whole world is watching this right now.
True.
I'm on no jumper, dude. I'm on no jumper, baby.
And I'm interviewing Dawgface.
You never been Dawgface. Hey, listen.
All right, man. Okay. So y'all heard. I thought they were gonna be talking more about Wack 100, but that was more about Gucci Man right there, man. But we about to dive into this piece of content on Dawgface new channel, man, where a guy is talking about why Ben 10 got picked up. I'm thinking, bro, but we about to tap into it though. Hey, Mac, what up though, man? Big Dawgface. Okay, this is why they're not locked up. How are they not locked up? Breakdown. Trilla too legit breaks it down. We're going to get into this, y'all. Y'all hit that like button if y'all still in here. Then we're going to go over there. Then we're going to go over there to the... What is he talking about? Playing a stupid game. But let's go ahead and get into it though, man. I like this. He gonna speak on why the other guys are not locked up, man. Instead of All-Star JR, why Ben 10 and J Prince Jr. not locked up. Let's see what he talking about.
Podcast talk now is deeper than rap.
Shout out my nigga Dawgface, cause Dawgface standing on business. He be bringing up shit that people are afraid to bring up. So basically what I want everybody to know, so before we can catch up, J Prince Jr., All-Star JR, Ben 10, NBA young boy J Prince, the daddy. This is all just crazy, man.
That's a fact.
I know y'all are already hip to the situation with All-Star J. All-Star JR hung out. By the way, shout out All-Star JR, because I know people be mad that I be like I'm picking a side. It's not that I'm picking a side. It's just that I'm against bullies. I don't like bullies. I don't like that. I think you.
And he handled that situation the correct way. That's what a whole lot of people thinking, bro. Like, a lot of people, one individual wouldn't have made it out of that like that, bro. Just so happened he came up out of there. So I understand why Drilla too legit effing it with JR like that, All-Star JR.
The whole if you was a bully, for real. But the reason why I shout All-Star JR, because y'all came, that man was out eating with a bitch. Man got his own bankroll, got jewelry on. Y'all trying to play like that man broke. Y'all know that nigga him, man. Y'all know he that thing, man. Y'all whooping him, bing, pistol whipping him, all type of shit was going on, man. Trying to take his chain and nigga get the blicky and blow shit down, make niggas run, blew the cover off shit. What is you niggas without guns? What is you niggas without guns? This shit crazy. Shout out Dead End Ron. I ain't got no beef with you, but I know you probably don't like me. Shout out.
Oh yeah, I already know, dog. I wouldn't be surprised if all of them get picked up in here in a couple months, bro. I know the feds know everything. They already got All-Star JR. They went and got him for a reason. And they ain't picking these other guys up for a reason. There's something behind it, bro. Don't nobody know. We all just guessing. Gotta holler at Dawgface, see if he done talk to JR, All-Star JR.
To all of them, OG3, I ain't got nothing to say about you. I said something about a bitch grabbing your arm, and that was your mother. So excuse me. I did not know that was your mom. I thought that was just a regular female. So I'd like to apologize for that. But what are these niggas that's supposed to be like that without their guns? All-Star JR exposed it, man. These bullies out here, these YNs keep thinking that they like that. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, though.
Let's go.
Some of y'all niggas that watch my podcast have been to TDC or the feds, or y'all from other states and y'all been to prison. Y'all already know what's happening out here. Boosie got indicted off of a video. They never caught him with the gun. The feds will indict you for a gun. NBA YoungBoy himself got indicted for a gun. We need to talk about who is NBA YoungBoy protected by? Who are these people that are getting away with murder down here protected by? So what we want to know is, how did the feds step in and take All-Star JR's case? How did it go federal? I also want to know, how did the state not pick up charges? Fuck the feds picking up a charge, because it's hard for you to pick up a federal charge when it's just a robbery.
I was just about to say that. It's straight, you know what I'm saying, robbery. It started off as a robbery. Then Mojo got shot. They took his chain and stuff, bro. But let's keep it going.
On a person.
Hey, Mac, what you mean we don't study real tactics? Tell me what you're talking about in the comment section, bro. I'm listening to you. Oh yeah, for sure. That's true too. That's what people glorify, the crazy action that's taking place, and that's what drives the internet and these views, bro.
Right. The confessions would have to be on the stock market or do some type of interstate commerce for them to make that go fed. How did the state not pick up aggravated robbery or at least simple robbery charges on on Ben 10 and whoever else they can identify that was involved? How is that? Now, everybody laughed at me and said I was giving out fake news because I said bro was on his deathbed, even though he was asleep with tubes down his throat.
That's crazy.
They laughed when I said.
See, now that's the type of stuff I don't play about that. That right there wasn't funny. That man could lose his life. Even though he was out there playing, they say Boosie is the feds. God, he might be, bro. Who is it? That's my kids. Hold on, Imani, okay?
That he was handcuffed to the bed and the police was there giving him questions. Even though he was handcuffed to the bed and had police there for 3 days straight, his lawyer had to say, you cannot question my client while he's under anesthesia. I was right about that. Then I told y'all he was paralyzed. Even his homeboys got on camera and said, oh, niggas need to stop holding their nuts. Being 10 good, whoop the whoop. Come to find out he is in that wheelchair. I even talked to an NBA affiliate very, very close to the throne of NBA YoungBoy and Ben 10. And he told me that, fam, we don't know how you be getting your information.
Gotta get these people in the books, man, but they only see what people put in front of them, bro.
It's true, fam. Got on the jet and went to Chicago. It's true. Come on, man. Let's keep it real, but let's get back to the elephant in the room. How do niggas keep dodging charges? When you're on camera and they see you whooping something, boom, they see you yanking. They have a different level of robbery. They have an attempted robbery. They have robbery threats. If you threaten to rob somebody, you can be charged in Texas, and it's punishable for a 2 to 10 or a 2 to 20. It's a 3G offense. You'll damn near do all of it in TDC. How did Ben 10 fuck everybody else? Fuck everybody else. How did Ben 10, who was left on the scene, they were not victims. They came looking for action. All-Star JR, we all know that is completely unfair that this man is in jail. A gun fell out somewhere and he picked it up. This is what the police reports say. A gun fell out and little bro picked it up and went to work. I want to know this. Why did niggas scatter? How do you, okay, so boom, a nigga get the blaming. Boom, bang, bing, bang, bing, bing, boom, 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 boom. None of y'all had that thing in the car? A nigga shoot my partner.
It sounded like it was just one gun on the scene, so everybody out there wasn't really on no gangster time, and at that point in time, that's what I'm just getting, bro. Because did they ever say that they found any other type of shells out there? I don't know. I'm just asking.
One of them, he shoot two partners. My mama there. Oh no. You opened up fire with my tea lady there. I come back to the scene. I don't leave. Hey, go get that thing. And I blow you down in broad daylight. I go get a life sentence for my mama. Not only my partner, and I'm talking to OG3 here. Your tea lady was there. Y'all do this shit with my mama?
Oh, he said OG3 should have crashed. He said he should have went all the way. I'm guessing that, he's speaking on the street light, so them guys really living that street light, bro. But your mama right there, though, bro. He get cracking right there. But they tried All-Star JR. That's the whole thing about it, though, bro.
Yeah, man, y'all niggas tripping. But boom, we'll handle that later. That's inside. That's family. But you blew at my niggas while my mama was right here. Niggas going down. I don't leave the scene. They have a saying in the United States Marines, the real gangsters, no man is to be left behind. They left Ben 10 on the scene and they left Dead End Ron in the garage. Y'all was in the garage. Y'all could have picked that man body up and put him in that car, brought him to the hospital. I don't leave my nigga. Fuck no. I don't leave my nigga. Another nigga got shot in the ass. Why did y'all run? Y'all wasn't tough. Y'all was tough as a bitch when y'all was putting y'all hands on that nigga. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why y'all picking y'all battles? I'm trying to figure out how the police did not charge everybody that was there, because it's called the law of parties. If I pull up to an establishment with 3 niggas in this car, I go in the gas station and rob the gas station and get back in the car. If nobody made a testimony or turned me over to the police or gave them a statement and they find out that we was all together, then they charge everybody. They would have charged J. Prince Jr. They would have charged Ben 10, Dead End Ron, and everybody else that they can identify. They would have even brought OG3 mamas in for questioning. Correct me if I'm wrong. OG3 wouldn't have got charged because they pulled him back. His mama was pulling him back. I'm telling y'all how Texas works, nigga. And this ain't like Detroit. So let me correct Dawgface. This ain't Detroit. The feds don't jump the gun. The reason why the feds jumped the gun, they didn't even want All-Star Ben. They didn't want All-Star JR.
Listen, y'all.
They wanted All-Star JR to do what most of you rat niggas out here in these streets do. I ain't had nothing to do with it. Them niggas was trying to rob me. If he would have said that they was trying to rob me and I had beef with J. Prince, this nigga, that nigga, that nigga, that nigga, it would have been a RICO, a racketeering influence criminal operation or organization.
And that's what they're trying to say is in the making. So what he's saying is, All-Star JR haven't went in there and said nothing. If that was the case, people would be getting picked up right now. But do the feds work that fast though? We gotta let this thing play out, man.
Because they met up in the parking lot and then they went in there and did what they did.
All right, man. Y'all hear my boy right there, man. What's his name? Trill Too Legit, bro. He basically trying to break it down as if like, what's up, bro? Why them other guys ain't picked up? He telling us why they ain't picked up because All-Star JR haven't went in there and told anything. Basically is what he's saying. But, man, we about to change this tone a little bit, man. If y'all new to the channel, hit that sub button for your boy, man. But we going to go over here to 051 Drilla. Yeah, 051 Drilla, man. He speaks on King Von growing up in his hood and talking about when he spoke with Bayzoo before he passed away. So let's get into this right here though, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, they don't do nothing but Mac. They don't do nothing but put they actual crimes in their rhymes and cry when the police come pick them up, knowing that they done told it on themselves, bro. That's all they do. You right about that. But where is that? Speaks. The war really started over a female. Here, we're gonna start right here. Then we're gonna go over there to the next one.
With Wu passing away, I think they say he passed away like in Blue Island or something in a bar, at a bar or something. Do that make you like not want to go out as much in Chicago? Like that make you want to stay in the crib or like?
No, I'm like, oh, when I go out, I be with my homie now, so I don't really be worried about shit. Like, Wu know he wasn't supposed to be now. Like, he's by himself. He knew he wasn't supposed to be doing
This right here, 051 Drilla, just in case y'all don't know, man. This 051 Drilla from Chicago.
that shit.
Yeah.
It's just, it happened how it happened.
What it was like some backdoor shit or something?
I don't know how it happened. I don't know.
Cause we be thinking like I meet a female or something, she'll be like, let's go here, and I'll be like, you not scared of nothing, but baby, I can't be anywhere. Like I'm just like Drake say, I got
Chicago streets, boy, you gotta move smart, man. It sound like 051 Melly brother was just moving loosely that night and they caught up with him, bro. I don't know how, I ain't never been to Chicago, but I done seen them stories.
gotta watch my back, because I'm not just anybody.
Yeah. If I'm like going like in the city, I'm gonna be with my homie now. Like even if I'm going on a date with a girl and we in the city, I'm going with my homie now. But if like me and my girl, like one-on-one,
I have to move out of Chicago because me at this age ain't nowhere in the world. I'm gonna have to be moving everywhere with my homie, man. I wouldn't be living in no situation like that, bro. I'm pretty sure these guys got money, but they got so much blood left in the streets to the point to where, man, they gotta stay somewhere close to it because anything can happen and they gonna be needed right then and there. But me, I'm up out of there. I'm trying to get all my close relatives, we getting up out of there, bro. Ain't no way I gotta hang around no dudes every day, man. I can't move around with my lady.
I'll out. Either way, I'll out. Yeah.
Cause I got a big ass family and I live out of town. They might do some shit and I come back and I don't even know what they done did now. I'm like, that's dude he in a picture with. So
yeah, for sure.
I'm going super foul. Like so the Wu situation make you not even, or you been like that?
No, I've been like that. I don't move by myself for real. Unless I'm going out far.
And dude right here, bro, I feel like if he was in a different environment, bro, he probably a real smart guy. He say he was going to architect school, man, but he just ended up in the streets. That's crazy, bro. You can look at him and tell that he got some type of sense, bro. He just lost into the streets.
I can't take my good.
Listen to that.
Like we be thinking we low. Like I seen O-Block dudes, they got the Monaduke. He got killed up north. Like we might think it's safe up there with our homies. Like
yeah, well, nah,
it's like
I know I'm not low key. Everybody know where I go. Everybody, wherever I go, somebody know me. Literally, no bullshit. Everywhere I go, somebody know me. So I just move accordingly. I ain't staying nowhere for like too long. I'm coming to have a good time and I'm gone. So
Thanks.
If you come this far, shit, you're gonna be a waste of time.
051 Drilla, they say he died 14 days from Wu. That's true?
I don't know if it was exactly 40, but yeah, he died right.
To this day, them boys still losing guys to a war out there in Iraq. Fallen soldiers, bro. And I'm pretty sure he probably, I don't know how old 051 Drilla. If y'all know how old he is, leave it in the comments. But I don't know how old he is. He ain't 30. He might be right there at 30, man. But he probably considered an old head out there in Iraq, still thriving.
Got to, for sure.
Was it that and then they was like allegedly that was backdoor, but the ops was claiming it. They like it's probably was some inside shit. Like it was like,
no, I wasn't for sure wasn't no inside shit. I seen all that shit they was posting, all that shit was false. Like the video that they was posting, that shit was like, oh, that shit been happening type shit.
I'm glad you cleared that up because that'll make people just think like, damn.
Yeah, for sure.
It be like organizations like. That's why I be by myself, bro. When you see me, if you see me again, we do a podcast. You gonna see me by myself or with a female. Like this, because I don't be trusting niggas, man. I don't, like Malcolm X got killed by his own people. It's just like I don't know, bro.
Yeah, so I be with my homies, or I be by myself, or I be with my girl.
Did you respect Bayzoo? Did you respect him?
No, I ain't really respect him. He ain't really did shit to respect.
That's crazy, bro. But you know, these guys, him and Bayzoo, they got blood. They got blood out there in the streets. Allegedly, bro. I don't know for sure, but that's just how it's. If you know about the drill scene, you know. But let's keep it going, man. Let's see why he don't respect Bayzoo, man.
Like I respect that. Before he passed, he was like, we was talking and shit. We used to be hollering about pushing the peace type shit. We supposed to be getting some shit together. I respect like that part about it, but like streetwise, like no, I don't respect shit he did. Like, he did shit for me to respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen you walking and passing out jerk plates and stuff. I'm like, oh, he on some positive stuff. So y'all supposed to got together and did something positive like that before he died?
No, we wasn't like gonna like be together type shit. We just gonna like have an understanding that we wasn't gonna go down there. They wasn't gonna come out here. We was just like we was gonna cease the war basically. That's all it was gonna be.
And that would have been good for their culture out there in Chicago. But just as soon as you try to put your guard down and do things like that, man, and think stuff sweet, you get treated every time. So I just advise everybody who out there in Iraq, man, got a little bit of bread, get from out of there, for real.
That would have been powerful. That would have been super powerful for anybody to do that in Chicago, because it'd be like, no matter what, like, it's always other people who try to sneak and do shit, you know?
Yeah, sure.
So you said your OG got shot and that made you go into the streets. Was rapping never your plan, or you wanted to be like a hooper? What did you want to be growing up?
Growing up, I wanted to be like an architect.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I went to school. That's what my high school was. Architect, construction, engineering. I wanted to do like shit like that.
What high school you went to?
Ace Technical.
What that's that?
On 54th and State.
Okay. So they be trying to act like you slow. How the fuck you slow and you in there?
Nah, I wasn't. So I had honors classes in high school. I wasn't slow.
I told you, bro, you put him in a different environment from 5 and on up, bro. He'd probably be one of the richest guys out here, bro. But being a product of your environment can land you in a situation like that. Not saying that he's doing bad now. He getting his money, but just the trauma that he had to go through just to get that bread is what's crazy.
So how do we change it, bro? How do we,
Good question.
You got kids?
Yeah, I got
how do we change it to make a better life for them? You know?
Man, you just gotta, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Well, you saying for my kids or like the next generation?
Yeah. Period.
We gotta get them away from that shit.
Fact.
You gotta get them away from it.
What do you do different than your parents did from you?
My mama always gave me the best life that she could get us. Like my father, I didn't have, my real father was never around for real when I was growing up. But I had a stepfather. He always just showed me the best for real. So I really be going off shit that they did to me, just being there. Yeah.
So you kind of really had a good life.
Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't had no bad life.
So your mama kind of be mad, like, I gave you a good life and you decided to...
Nah, the hood I'm from, my mama is from. Like my daddy from there, my stepfather is from that hood. We all from the same area. So like, I'm just a product of my environment. Like all the people that passed away.
Facts. I just said that. A product of his environment. He just smart enough to done stayed alive, bro. You just hear what he said, bro. He was in the architect schools and things like that. He knew how to calculate his steps, bro. That's why he's still here. Hopefully he lasts for 100 years, bro. You get what I'm saying? But the product of his environment, dog.
She knew them people too.
So when she seen the 51 Dead Op song, she ain't call you and be like, boy, why you got all these damn guns in the...
No, I was already deep in by that time. That was 2018. I've been in the street shit long ass time, 2011.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was the first time when your mama like caught you like she noticed like, damn, my son in the streets? Because you got all honors classes, so it's a point where, damn, my baby, an honor student, to like, damn, now my baby in the streets.
You gotta be a smart street nigga.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, my mama found the gun in my room when I was in 6th grade. I don't know how she found it. Like, I had a raw ass hiding spot, like the dresser. I used to put it like you couldn't go through the, so it was like the empty part in the front at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I had to slide it in there and push it all the way back. I don't know how she found it. Like, I don't know how she found it.
She knew it was
Well,
up
what she do with it?
They kept it.
And what she said, she didn't say nothing to you?
Hey, I got my ass whooped.
Damn. In
Yeah,
6th grade.
Yeah, man. So you see my boy, hey, 051 Drilla, man. I like his content, bro. He's a smart, intelligent guy that he probably still stuck out there though, man. He probably still out there in the street, man. But he say he don't got no respect for Bayzoo, man. That's crazy. But he respect the fact that they were trying to push peace together. But we about to get into this situation. I want y'all to leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What y'all think about that right there though, man? Y'all think 051, it's a reason why 051 Drilla don't respect Bayzoo? Let me know what y'all think. But we gonna tap right into this Drilla on King Von versus Melly story timeline about story time about Melly. Let's get into it, man. Y'all hit that like button if y'all still here rocking with your boy, man. This is gonna be the last one and we gonna get up out of here.
King Von and Melly, they both get compared to like a lot. Do you respect that?
Gonna run that back.
Damn, was King Von and Melly, they both get compared to like a lot. Do you respect that?
No.
Why not?
Von wasn't nothing like Melly. Like, Von was a gangster. Like, for sure he was a gangster. He was on that for sure, but he wasn't like Melly. Like, Von was doing like bids in jail. So he was doing years in jail. Like, he'd get out for like months and go back to jail for years. And like, but in the months he was acting crazy though. For sure.
Yeah.
But like Melly was out.
He's saying Von didn't spend enough time in the streets as 051 Melly. That's what Drilla's saying.
With no jail. Just being bad the whole time.
You got any stories you got with Melly where you want to share?
Me and Melly, I didn't used to live with like Moo and Melly in their crib. So like,
Damn, you used to stay with them?
like they crib was like the crib. We all stayed
The
there.
spot, right.
Yeah, we all stayed there. So it was like, we got a lot of stories, bro. I can't really it's been so many. I don't know which one to really pick.
When I look at when I be doing my research, dude was like thorough. Like how they was saying, like I seen Take 600 say, man, he dropped me off at my girl. Like he took me to go get my girl and we into it. He like his neighborhood and their neighborhood was into it. And he still picked him up or some shit because he was dating his sister.
Melly was 100.
Yeah.
For sure. I can say Melly, like he's like a funny motherfucker. Like I was saying, like we was staying with him, right? He'd be in his room fucking a little bitch. He'd walk out his room asshole naked and go to the bathroom.
Damn.
We all in there though. Like, what type of shit you on?
Melly was wild. What the hell, man? I would have threw a goddamn baseball at his ass.
Yeah, he was getting wild, man. Wild boy. I fuck with him. I fuck with how they be telling stories about him. Like I ain't heard no smut on his name.
Yeah,
but I ain't heard no smut on Von name either though.
No.
But Big Mike, I did a podcast with Big Mike and he was on the case with.
And shout out to my boy Big Mike, man. I be doing reactions to Big Mike too. Y'all want to go check that out, man. Go on over there to my channel, man. I type in Big Mike, BT Scooter's gonna pop up, I promise you.
Von. He said the difference between Von and a lot of them people, he said Von was on demon time all day.
Yeah. I can't really speak on that, but I just know, I know he
was Melly on demon time all day, or he was like more like on some player shit? Like,
yeah, Melly was a player for sure. But when you know when it's time, it's time. So I can't, feel me?
Yeah. When
it's time to slide. Shit on, but that shit just be like for the fake. One want like a demon 24/7. It's like you and all your homies, you just all motherfucking day. Who like that?
Some
for real?
Niggas be like that for real.
Just mad all day. I ain't never mad at one like that.
Yeah.
No, I ain't never.
Nah, man. I don't think it's like that, man. Them boys be trying to get them some hips too, man. It just when you see them, motherfucker, it's like a switch, bro. That's what it is, man. But I don't think motherfuckers just be sitting around mad. They is, bro. They crazy for real. Y'all stay away from them.
Man, nobody like that.
I got a little cousin, man. He like that. Like when you get with him, you know it's gonna be some shit. Like he gonna put you in some shit, or you gonna be in a high speed chase.
Oh yeah, that's like Melly for sure. Yeah, but he's like, he not like on demon time. It's just like the shit find it. Like it's like with me. If we outside, if we in the city, it's good. Motherfucker gonna pull up. Like,
yeah.
Motherfucker gonna come pull up shooting. Or the police see us, we get in the high speed, we all got guns. We high speed. The police get on us. So it's like regular shit in Chicago.
For sure. I seen a video, man, say he came to shoot your video. I think his name was Ray Money. He came to shoot your video and had the police came, the dicks came, and y'all ran and left him, and he had to hide his gun on a tire or something. You seen that?
That was our first video shoot. I just was my first time seeing him.
That one cap.
Nah, I went a lot of that was some of it was cap because I ain't run because I got locked up that day.
Damn.
I got out of jail. What, like 3-4 days before that, we shoot my first day out video. The police smacked that bitch because they seen they got a call we was outside and shit. So they smacked that bitch. I was right next to Ray Money, this whole thing happening. He pulled the gun from under his pants and slid it under the car, like on top of the tire. Like I ain't seen the video you talking about or nothing, but he pulled the gun from out of his waist. He put it like under the tire. I was right there the whole time.
He said the police turned his head, he hurried up and did it. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, he definitely did that for sure. And shit, we crept away from the car. They got all our names. They locked me up. I went right back to jail.
What they lock you up for?
Cause I had a warrant.
Some shit like that.
They weren't supposed to let me out from jail. From me doing all the time I did, they weren't supposed to let me out. They ended up catching me again. But I got right back out though, like 2 days later.
Damn. How many times you been locked up, man?
Like, I never been to prison, but I'd have been to like county jail.
Trenches News say you folded in the county.
Cap.
He said, I know somebody who was locked up. He said his best friend was locked up with you. He said he was folded. But he did say one thing about the 051. He said, when y'all get locked up, y'all bonding out for 100,000.
It's cap though.
150.
We definitely gonna bond out because only time.
Say them boys got that bread over there, them 051, they getting up out of there. But he say, I don't know, man, Drilla a little guy, man. I don't think he really standing there. He might be able to swing them things in the paint though, man. But hey, them boys that's probably in there, they probably pumping them, push-ups and all type of things, man. So I don't think Drilla fighting like that, but I could be wrong though.
The time I ever sat in the county jail was I sat in the county jail for. I got locked up.
He said Just Blow was on your deck or some shit. A nigga named Just Blow, and he was like,
I've never been locked up with Just Blow.
That's what he
It's
said.
cap. I'm lying. I never been.
Come on, Drilla. What's up now? Let us know.
Yeah, I'm lying. I did come. I came into Cook County with Just Blow, but we never went like to different decks. I mean, we never went to the same deck. And when I seen Just Blow, it was me and like multiple other people that I knew right there too.
Yeah.
So that's cap.
It wasn't the energy, wasn't no other shit.
Exactly, that's cap.
I gotta ask, man. I'm a blogger now. I gotta ask. This is how I get paid. I have to ask these questions.
I could call a person that was with me in the jail right now.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
No, I was just
Treasure News say, Just Blow got on 051 Drilla bump on in jail. I'm thinking Treasure News probably was in there, seen it now. Let's see.
It more felt like Trenches News type shit.
I believe you.
All right, man. Yeah, there we have it, man. He say, man, King Von was nothing like Melly, bro. That's crazy. But the only reason why he say that is because Melly was out on the streets longer. King Von kept getting locked up, man. But I appreciate everybody that's still in this live, man. If y'all still in this live, man, hit that like button, man. We will be doing this live every Monday at this time, about an hour, man. Go live and try to interact with a whole lot of y'all, man. But make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all get up out of here, man. I'm gone, man. This your boy BT School. I'm out of here.